Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very different video for you today. The first thing I just wanted to mention was the fact that the two reborns that you have here today was a request from one of my viewers. So I wanted to they made a suggestion of who they would like to see again. So here you go for that lovely person who requested it. I've done this video especially for you with using these babies in particular in my collection. So this one on the left is the Phoenix sculpt, and this one on the right is the Zachary sculpt, and they were both reborn by the same reborn artist, which was Sam from Sam's Reborn Nursery in England. And I have two more babies of fur. I've got these two and two more. Other two being the I'm going blank now. The Princess Charlotte and there's another one that's on my bed. I can't remember what it is now, but it will come back to me. But I've got another two more from her. So they're absolutely stunningly been reborn, as you can see here. Just do a quick little details sort of pictures of them. You can see that her artistry is so amazing. And so yeah, but today's the reason I said today's a bit different is I've been seeing some people, and the new people in the reborn community have been a bit baffled with the terminology that we use every day, and you know, they don't understand these terminology, and I've been asking people. So I thought, what a great idea is to make a video explaining what some of the terminology is and a little bit of ins and outs of our hobby, because we all take it for granted because we know what we're talking about. So I thought I would do this video today for those people who are new to the community, and help them out with some terminology. So those people who might know all of this, you might not be interested in watching this, or you never know, there might be something that you may not be 100% sure on and can learn about. So, and if you've got any extra to add, please do below in the comments any terminology that you've seen that you didn't know and you found out and I haven't mentioned it here. Please feel free to add it below. Okay, so the first one I wanted to talk about was the OOTD. If you ever see OOTD mainly in the Reborn YouTube community, it's outfit of the day. That's one that I had to learn. I didn't know. And the other thing, COA is Certificate of Authenticity. Some of the sculptors do certificates that are either numbered or non-numbered editions, and they come home with a artist certificate of authenticity. And the other one is a boo-boo baby. If you see boo-boo baby, that basically means that there's some sort of fault or error or something that's not perfect on the baby. So we class it as a boo-boo baby, and they're generally cheaper than other reborns or silicones. Modified pacifier either can mean it's got a magnetized one normally means a magnet, and modified normally means it's been cut somehow so that you can insert it in the baby's mouth if it's got a slightly open mouth. The dummy, the pacifier, has been cut so you can put it inside of the baby's mouth and it sits flush. A safety pick for those people who are selling or even buying. If you have a reborn that's non-eBay or the custom way to the way that most people buy it, because Facebook's now getting really popular with making sales. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. I always ask for a safety pick. Now, a safety pick should be handwritten, not typed, and it needs to have a current date, their name, and the baby's sort of sculpt and the price, and that way you know that it's not just a picture that they've got from Google Images and they're trying to sell you a baby they don't have. So always ask for a safety pic. That's what that one is. Custom made to order. Custom. So if you want to know what a custom is, it's basically the same in the rest of the world. It's a baby that's made to order. So you choose this color of the skin, you choose the color of the hair, the eyes, if they've got open eyes, that sort of thing. So the artist can make them as close to the reborn that you want in your collection. And also, I wanted to discuss about the sculpts. So artists get lumps of clay and they sculpt them. That's what, sorry, didn't mean to touch on the mouth. That's what these babies started off, as a lump of clay, and the artist sculpts them and sculpts them and sculpts them until they've got the sculpt that they want and they're happy with. They then send them off to a factory, and the factory then molds them and then produces them into vinyl. So that that's how these are created, and that's why they look so lifelike, because the artists basically use pictures and things like that to make them look like identical to a real baby. So some artists have open editions, which is unlimited amounts, and other artists have closed limited editions. So once they're sold, that edition, that's it. They can never be made again. The other thing, difference between vinyl and silicone, these ones are vinyl. They are soft, but they're not that soft. And vinyl is, silicone is definitely very soft, and you can sort of pull it a little bit gently, and you can definitely feel the difference with silicones. And the other thing you also need to be aware of if you're new to the Reborn community is be very aware of fake Chinese knockoffs. They can be called Ovita, but they can be called other names as well. And what they are is that they have been getting sculpts like these, all different types of sculpts, and they are like copying them. They're then making them really cheaply in China, and they're not being reborn properly like these. They've just got very rudimentary blushing, and they've got like fake lashes stuck there, and they're just really cheaply made, and they're really cheaply priced. And just beware if you ever purchase those, because the community is really against these copies, because it's taking away from the artists who originally made them, because, you know, they've spent a lot of time and effort and money, you know, creating these beautiful works of art, and they don't want someone to come along to make a copy and make money from that. It's not fair. So no one in the community supports that. So if you do decide to purchase one of those babies, be careful, because you may never be able to sell it. You'll be stuck with it, because they're just not accepted in our community by most people, and you'll be stuck with them. Also, on that note, just got to get comfortable just for a sec.